A pastor has to learn to be able to motivate the people in the congregation. He's lost control of the parking lot ministry. They out there half doing their jobs. Last week, 4 cars got broken into and nobody saw nothing. I think most of them out there just so they can smoke during church. But I got something for them, because they're not the only one that can have a habit. I'm about to start smoking myself.
I've been searching for a reason.
I've been searching,
so I know what to believe.
but it's always like church, preach, church, preach.
I don't think you did anything wrong.
I don't know. I just feel like I'm just getting ahead of myself.
I don't think you are.
I don't know. It feels like eventually someone's going to see me for who I really am.
And who is that?
A fraud.
Or a man of God. I just don't believe we serve a God who would put people in positions they're not ready for. Now, maybe you don't have all the answers today, but even if you had been doing it for 25 years, you wouldn't. Only God knows everything.
I have a slight point.
Oh, a slight point.
Yeah, like a tiny microscopic point.
Really?
But thank you. Oh.
You're welcome.
You know your daddy called me a bastard the other day.
No, he did not.
No, he actually did. Several times, too.
I know what you're talking about. He can be something else sometimes.
Yeah, I talked to him. He was quite the character. But he seemed like a real nice guy, though. Really cool.
He is.
Thank you again, Agnes.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Listen. I never went to Sunday school, even church. Alright, maybe just for Christmas, for what it's worth.
God so loved the world. You gotta put an emphasis for God. So for God. For God. So yeah, for God. That's it. That's it right there. For God so loved the world. They're gonna be like, you better preach, Pastor. But I'm preaching. That's it right there. That's gonna happen. Going crazy. Come in. For God. So hey. Natasha.
Pastor Elias. He's not here?
No, not in here. He's not with you. Again. So, all right. So we're gonna wait. He's gonna be here
Soon.
soon. All right. Well, have a seat. So, how have you been?
Good.
Good. And the wedding date is getting closer, I'd imagine.
Soon.
So, should have known. So you want to go ahead and give him a call? Yeah, let's see where he's at.
Yeah, I'm still.
You on your way?
My way where? What?
2
time?
o'clock?
2 o'clock. Oh, Central or Mountain?
You know what? It doesn't even matter.
No, babe.
He's not good.
I figure. You know, if I can throw this out there just as a suggestion, and please do with it what you will. Google Calendar. That way you guys are synced up at the same time. You can kind of synchronize. Or the old-fashioned route of, carpooling. That way we can make sure that you're together.
Mm-hmm.
Just a suggestion, Yeah.
I'll do my best.
Okay. All right. So, I'm assuming we're going to reschedule?
Yeah,
Okay.
soon.
Soon. Okay.
Soon.
All right. Okay. All right. Have a good one.
Soon.
So. Okay. So. For God. So love God.
I never went to Sunday school, even church. Alright, maybe just for Christmas, for what it's worth, see it.
Hey, what's up, man?
Let's try it again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what's happening? What is it?
I don't know. I think it's the snap. I think it's when you snap and it throws it off. Let's just try without the snap.
You know what? Let's not. Let's go ahead and get started. Have a seat.
I just feel like it's something wrong with this. Can we trade seats?
No, Jesus, Mason.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Sorry about that. Mason has this thing.
No, it's just quite all right. We all have things.
We're happy to be here, aren't we, honey?
Yeah, sure.
You sure? Mason, you don't seem too excited.
Trust me, he is.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's get started. So, what I like to do is ask kind of a difficult question. I'd like to have couples tell me what gets on their nerves the most about their significant other.
Nothing. We're madly in love.
At all?
No, nothing.
So there's nothing at all.
Absolutely not.
Mason, you pretty quiet over there. You got anything you'd like to say?
No. I'm fine. I'm fine.
That didn't sound too convincing. You're acting like you've been kidnapped.
Is this a safe place?
Of course it is.
Good, cause she talks like non-stop, like.
Wow. Mason Mitchell McGee. I can't believe you said that.
What?
So she's a rambler.
Oh, she's a rambler.
Oh.
Well, she's a rambler.
Oh.
Like she just goes on and on and on. It just never stops.
Oh, wow. Really? You've never said anything like this before?
That's because I never had the chance to talk.
I've been sitting here and I haven't said anything the entire time.
Which, if I may add, which is a miracle in and of itself.
So man, let me ask this. And I'm just grasping at straws here, so feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But do you two work a lot? Is that accurate?
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. And it makes sense. And I say that because while she's having stuff happen to her throughout the day, she's wanting to tell you about it instantly. But she can't because of your work schedules. So she's having to hold it all in. Everything that happens to her throughout the course of her day, she's having to hold it all in until she finally gets to see you. And when she does, she's trying to take everything that happened and tell you about it in a small frame of time. It just kind of causes some congestion.
That's actually somewhat accurate.
That's actually very accurate because, see, she doesn't take really any pauses or breaks in her conversation. It's like just run on sentences. Like, I really believe she doesn't like periods. Oh, and she's nosy.
What up, homie? Home sir?
I don't think that's slang.
It is.
I don't think so.
Pull up Urban Dictionary, look.
Why can't you use your phone?
Because yours is closer?
I mean, your phone is right there.
Honey,
Yes.
Wilson has herpes?
Hey, that's supposed to be confidential. Why are you being so nosy?
I'm not. I just wanted to see what you say about me, but you don't say much about me. Is there a reason why?
No. Because most of my friends are single, and our conversations don't go that way. Plus, they know about you already. Trust me.
That's sweet. Wilson's gonna stay single. Ew.
Sage.
He has herpes. Like, boogers on his genital.
That's me.
He has dog cooties. You know what happened at work today?
What? I'm trying to figure out the difference between cooties and work.
You remember Barbara?
Cougar lady.
She's my one, but it doesn't matter. She got.
Hey, look, Unsolved Mysteries is on Hulu, and I really want to watch this right now. So maybe you can, catch me up after get done watching this. Okay?
Fine, I'll let you watch your stupid show. You know what I don't really understand? Social media influencers. Like, what's the point of them? Their lives are so filtered, they live under this microscope all the time, and then they hate it. They complain about it all the time. Look at me! I'm making money off of people following me, but I hate it, and I don't want to be in the public eye anymore. Like, why? But this girl's cute. Like, maybe that's a really cool thing to do. We should do that. We should do skydiving or something. You want to go eat? Like, instead of watching the show, like, we have not had dinner tonight. We have not talked. We have not done anything. Like, nothing you don't want to eat. We could go get hot chicken. I know your little belly doesn't like that really that much.
So, I mean, I gotta side with Sage on this one. I mean, I just think she loves you, man. And she just wants to spend time with you when she has a chance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You see, Mason?
Now, Sage, what gets on your nerves about Mason?
You see that? That is what I call a miracle of biblical proportions.
What do you mean?
She's speechless. I mean, she's literally speechless. I mean, you did it. Job well done. We can go.
Okay. You know what? Fine. I was trying to spare his feelings, but his bedtime routine. Seriously?
Bedtime routine? What?
If you haven't noticed already, Mason is OCD. Like, OCD. And it's gotten even worse since we moved in together.
So, y'all live together?
Yeah.
And you're not married?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not that big of a deal unless you're really into the church. It's like test driving the car, right? You go to get a Tesla and they're like, oh, you can't test drive it because it's against God. It's like the same concept.
But it's not the same.
I mean, subscription services give you a free trial.
Mm-hmm. You get a tour of the gym before you join.
You know, when you're buying clothes, you get to try them on first.
Yeah, I get it. I do. Still not the same. But you know what? We'll talk about that at some other time. Let's focus more on this bedtime routine.
Oh, right. So
if I may ask, your hands, can you like stop talking so much with your hands? I kind of.
So this bedtime routine.
yeah.
Okay. The ABCs of affirmation. You're awesome. You're blessed. You're confident. You're a dog. You're excellent. You're fearless. You're great. You're yummy. You're zappy.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I mean, you're in the bed.
This is where people normally sleep.
No, I know.
Do you not want to sleep next to me?
No, it's not that. It's just I like the bed to be made up.
It was made up.
No, I mean like I like the bed to be made up before I get in it. Like I like to see it. I like to see it made up.
Just come to bed, Mason.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
What are you doing now?
I'm preparing my pillows. You think we can you know what? This would be so much easier if you just got out of the bed.
I'm comfortable. I'm not getting out of the bed. What are you doing now?
Every night, my mom used to put my sheets in the dryer, so when they came out, they could be all nice, warm, and cozy. And I figured that would be doing too much, so
So you're ironing them instead.
exactly.
Please just come to bed, Mason. Mason. Please come to bed.
Fine.
Oh my god, fine, Mason. No.
Thank you.
As a creature of habit myself, I kind of understand where Mason's coming from. Now, albeit extreme, I get it.
So you're saying I have to be more patient with it?
It is a virtue, according to God.
Yeah. You're right. Like, this reminds me of my friend Patience, who's really not that patient. She's very impatient. And she hates grocery shopping, traffic lights, like, even slow Wi-Fi. If she has no signal for more than 2 minutes, it's over for her, man. Like, I'm gonna tell you about this story, which is not funny. I'm sorry, I'm not even laughing, but it's like a really bad story that happened to my sister Paige, which is really patient. She's like the perfect image of what you're talking about right now, right? So Patience threw my phone at my sister because for some reason at her head, bro. For some reason, for no reason. Like, it was just random. Like, she was just upset because the boy she wanted to and then my dog at the same time was vomiting on the floor and making a mess. I was like, oh my god, my dog! So we had to go to the hospital and we waited there for like 5 hours. I was like, girl, you need to relax. My sister was over there with, I think, a head concussion. Bro, I swear.
If I may interject here, just for a second. It seemed like you was headed somewhere. I didn't know where. And you didn't even take a break. Like, you didn't take a breath for like 5 minutes. Yeah, that's amazing. So here's the thing. Communication is a two-way street. You were headed down a one-way. Now, I say that to say it. Maybe if you allow Mason to talk a little bit more, share some of his thoughts and feelings, then it might help you to understand kind of why he does things the way he does a little bit more. If that makes sense.
Do I talk too much? Oh my god.
No. It's okay. Look, she's also a crier.
Fix it. Okay. Sage. Okay, Sage. If you just hear me out. All I'm saying is if you allow Mason to share what's on his mind, what he's thinking, his thoughts and his feelings, and it might help you to understand him a bit more. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Right? I mean, it's okay, Sage. Okay? I love you, okay?
All right. That's sweet. That's beautiful. Look, you two are a lovely couple. All right, and it's obvious that you love each other. You're young, and I see a lot of opportunity for growth here. Tell you what, we'll wrap for today, but on your way out, if you see Agnes and schedule another session in maybe 2 weeks or so, you can come back and we can reconvene.
Okay.
How's that?
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Mr.
Gold. Elias Gold.
Elias Gold. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Hey, what did the duck say on his way out the restaurant?
I don't know.
Just put it on my bill.
Safe in the Father's hands. Now I understand that all I have to do is turn to you. So this is my love song.